Deputy Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Transport, Works and Water Resources, John Skinner, describes the compact signing as the first time in the Caribbean a government has been able to get all the players in the transport sector to come together to work towards a partnership for the betterment of commuters and stakeholders. Signing the MOU were the Transport Authority, the Transport Board, the Association of Public Transport Operators, the Alliance Owners of Public Transport, the BHTA, TAP operators, the Ministry of Transport, Works and Water Resources, Bridgetown Port Taxi Cooperative Society, the Independent Taxi Union, and the Barbados Transport Cooperative Society.
I must commend you for your efforts and your willingness to partner with the government of Barbados to push a sector that has for some time been challenged in various ways. And I trust that as we sign off on this agreement today, that this will signal your intention, and obviously that of the government of Barbados, to foster a sector that can indeed have benefits for this economy.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Transport, Works and Water Resources, Santia Bradshaw, says the MOU identifies how a number of pressing issues within the industry can be addressed collaboratively to chart a way forward for public transportation. She says mass transit needs urgent attention.
We recognize that we have to rationalize our routes, we have to make public transport more efficient, and if it is to be effective, then we need to ensure that we have not only the cashless system, which allows commuters to feel more comfortable traveling and using our buses, but we have to look at things like the way in which we communicate and cooperate with our stakeholders as well. For the most part, I would say the sector is already, to a large extent, privatized, and therefore we are dealing with entities who have their own way of doing things. But in order to be able to make the system more efficient, there's going to have to be that structure from government.
Ms. Bradshaw says the long-standing challenges of reckless behavior of some of the PSV drivers on the island's roadways is being addressed.
We are certainly closer in terms of fine-tuning the regulations. Those regulations just recently, the Director Transport Authority, Transport Board and myself, MTW, would have met to review a lot of the input that had been made by the stakeholders, and that is currently before the CPC for drafting. So those regulations will certainly be available shortly as well.
The Deputy Prime Minister has also revealed that the proposed new taxi rate has been favorably considered by Cabinet, and an announcement of a standardized taxi rate will come shortly. Cheyne Jones, CBC News.